Hey guys, good evening everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss jAYDEE for another episode of our daily stock market insights. And in this video, as always, we do review stocks in the Philippine market, the most trending, which means the highly traded stocks for the day. Those are the key focus of my discussion. At the same time, I do prioritize requests posted on the comments section. But for today, I will just focus on the highly traded stocks, okay, from top to bottom, and we'll see. All right. For now, if this is the type of video you want to watch every single day, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated. Okay, so now let's first talk about the index. As you can see right here, the index turned red today with 0.65 percent decline from the previous day. At the same time, you have some foreign selling that really dominated the activity the entire day. And if you were able to watch my previous video, I was already anticipating a possible pullback. And the area we have plotted, I actually plotted a Fibonacci retracement tool right here. And at the moment, which it actually respected that, because I think I did it this way, located the lowest point, drag it all the way up here, and notice we ended at the 7,109 today, but here it is just almost exactly on the same line that we plotted in the Fibonacci, the first level of possible bounce, which is the 0.236 level. In fact, it even reached the MA20 line in just a long wick right there, and then moved it a little bit higher before the market closed. So this is respecting the 0.236 level as our possible bounce. So I am anticipating a possible, recovery, hopefully before the week ends. We see another green recovery recovery candlestick in our index. Right. So the first stock is BDO. BDO is giving us a steady climb. As you can see in the previous days, we have been respecting the MA20 as well. And today we're slightly elevating to the upside. One thing to take note of as well is, I think, in the past few days, this is just respecting this range over here, 130 being a support, 133 being the resistance. And the perfect, I think, if you just want to do a breakout play, the perfect movement here is when this goes beyond the 133 level. An entire candlestick pushes it higher, because right now the area where we closed at is the resistance. If you look to the left, there were so many days whereby each time we hit that area, there's rejection that's happening. So I think that's a strong support to break at the strong resistance to break at the moment. BPI, which is another finance sector, we are also consolidating right here. Say almost similar pattern that we had in the previous stock. However, this time it's just above the MA20 line. Over here, yeah, it's also above the MA20 line. And at the moment it ended red, sitting right at the MA20 level. So just be mindful that the moment this breaks the MA20 line, chances are there will be a continuation going down. If we have another view right here, this is your there. If you are to consider the candlesticks from March 8 onwards, this is still respecting that uptrend channel. But if you're only referring to the short term, which happened from around here, March 17 onwards, technically it's moving sideways. But if you're following the uptrend channel, this is your support. So this exact area where we landed today is an area in multiple views, horizontal and the diagonal. It's the support at the moment. Once that gets broken, it's a different story. You have a possible continuation going down. So hopefully we see another green. It doesn't break the MA20, then chances are buying sentiment will continue. Converge. Converge is also experiencing some slowing down. However, let's try to plot a Fibonacci again. Let's find out the area of possible bounce too. Because looks like we have already reached the third day whereby it's just moving within this range. So chances are, like the index, this will most likely be respecting the 0.236 level, and then we'll have recovery. You also have some foreign buying today, so that's another good news. So if you are let's say this area over here where we're sitting at is actually a level for one breakout players or long-term investors, because if you're a position trader, you'll already find this on the expensive side. Why breakout? Because we're very near that possible resistance at the 30.41. So that is an area where they would most likely be monitoring. At the moment, it is still trying to establish that bounce area, possible area where it could bounce. ICT, I'm seeing some signs of weakness. We ended red today. At the same time, we have seen this pattern each time. So each time it dips, it goes up again. It's much lower than the previous high. At the same time, here it's having a difficult time pushing the price even higher. So just be extra careful, because although it's seldom does this happen for ICT, a breakdown in the price crossing the MA20 line. This kind of movement can be repeated where it crossed the MA20. In most cases, when it overshoots, it's just minimal and tolerable level. So we'll see if this will go back to the 214 area. But let me just plot it right there, just so you can prepare for it. MONDE, you got a breakdown in the price. We used to have our support right at the 13.37. So we got a breakdown. It went to the IPO days price level. So, but I think this has reached the bottom, but we don't really have a, let me see, slight, bullish divergence over here, but still very weak. I still consider this as weak. We might see some, just wait for it to stabilize first, because definitely we don't have much volume, right? Sometimes when it starts to recover, you see a green candlestick right here, and then it'll be paired with a good volume. That means the mindset of the people is already starting to shift. They're starting to feel that it is already very cheap, and they're now putting in a lot of volume in for MONDE for that particular day. So those are my 2 cents. But right now, wait and see, because it might create a support around the 12.85, which is very near at the moment. Let's check out Dito. Dito still staying flat at the MA20 line. If this doesn't break the MA20, then that's good. At least chances are we will just be pushing the price even higher. You also have some foreign buying that happened today. So it's a wait and see game. No volume as of yet. All right, no volume as of yet. So I think people are holding on to their positions because the average volume is starting to decline. I think we've already bottomed at this point. Next is, I just want to quickly talk about APL. APL, we've somehow crossed the MA20 line, did some rally, volume shift happened on these days where you had 3 green days, but 3 days worth of effort was just negated by today's performance. But let's see if it is going to drop even further. Let's find out if the 0.042 will be sustained. Right now, we have some foreign buying that happened today, so I'd say chances are it'll first establish some sideways movement, probably a continuation of what happened right here before it takes off again. Okay, so those are the stocks I have reviewed for you today. I'll put a timestamp in the description so that you could easily jump to that particular stock you're interested to listen to or watch. Okay, in the meantime, thank you for watching and bye bye for now.